Hey guys, I got a video, or a story I should say, today about the time I went to a crazy middle school party. I know, oh my fucking god, my dog is crying. Hope you don't hear that. But, this was a crazy middle school party that I essentially went to, even though I wasn't expecting it to be like this at all, and it was actually not planned to be like this at all, but it just did. And I'm here to share this with you guys because, it was fucking crazy for a middle school party. Anyways, so me and my friend, I known him for quite a while. He was turning, I believe, 14. This was 8th grade. And he was turning 14. He was going to have a party and just invite, friends from school, and then they invited their friends, and then their friends invited their friends. So there was already a slip up, because that's just a shit ton of people. It just kept coming. Anyways, so he was planning to have this party for his birthday, because his mom said you could have some people over and, hang out, do some fun stuff, I guess. I wasn't sure what the intentions were, because it never happened. But it wasn't supposed to be like the way it ended. So I was down. I've really never been to a party, sort of say, but I've been to like sleepovers and stuff, so I was guessing this was more like a sleepover, and that's what I basically told my mom, and she believed me, and I really was oblivious. I didn't know what this was going to turn out to be. So I call him up because I didn't have a ride. My mom was going out of town, I believe. And he said, yeah, I'll give you a ride. There's a lot of people, showing up. So I was like, okay, sounds cool, I guess. More people. Maybe we could, play football or something. Something cool. I thought we were going to just, do something like a group activity. And his mom was kind of there to moderate. And his mom was, picking up kids and stuff. So I figured it would take a while. So the party was supposed to be around 7, I believe, or 8 o'clock. And it was starting to become late. It was 9:20, I believe. And I was waiting, and I called him up, and I tried calling him. It kept going to voicemail. And then I finally got a text saying, hey, I'm on my way. And I was like, okay. So I was pretty excited, kind of late. I was hoping, I'd be able to go to this party, because that was my plans. I canceled, going to, play basketball and stuff that night, just to be at my friend's party, be there. And when he got there, I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't know what I was looking at. But basically, I saw a freaking minivan. And I swear to God, there's fucking 20 or some odd kids in this van. And it pulls up on my driveway, fucking going really fast. I don't know how fast it's going, but the person had to brake and left a big ass skid mark, and it made that fucking tire screeching noise in the front, the front of my house. And I was like, what the hell? I thought it was I have no idea what that was. I thought it was fucking Al Qaeda or some shit, but it wasn't. My friend rolled down the window. He's like, hop on in. He's like, we need to go pick up my other friend. And I was like, okay. So I hop on in, and there's just kids, fucking everywhere. They're just hanging on things, and I didn't know what to expect. So basically, we all of a sudden, I guess I thought it was his mom, but it was actually his aunt. I'll bring that on later in the story. But his thought to be mom was driving really crazy, and she wasn't looking right. She was kind of, dazed out, and I thought, maybe she's just tired or something, because she has to deal with all these fucking kids, and these kids aren't even in their seatbelts. They're just all over the place fucking screaming and shit. And she was going fast. She was going 60 miles per hour in a neighborhood zone, and I didn't understand. I thought we were running late to this party, so I was just okay, I was cool with this. She's an adult, she knows what she's doing, so I didn't think much of it. We finally went to these people's houses and picked up I'm not kidding, 15 more kids, to the point where she told them to hang on to the fucking back of the minivan. And I was like, what the fuck? You tell them, these kids, to hang on to the back of a minivan while you're going 60 miles per hour in a neighborhood zone? Holy, I'm surprised no one got killed. I was astonished. I've never heard such stupidity in my fucking life. So she's going crazy, dude. She was going like, I don't know. I couldn't tell what she was going. It was probably above 60, and we're going fast. And I hear the fucking engine going like crazy. I hear kids on the fucking back of the minivan and on top of it, fucking screaming and shit. Kids are screaming, and she's going crazy. And I have no idea what the hell was going on. And we stopped at these people's houses. And I believe it was one of my friend's other friend, and they were supposed to pick him up, and this is around 10ish. And he came out and he's like, what the hell is going on? And then we came out, we all got out of the car because we did not want to be in there anymore. We didn't care if we were going to Bloss's party. But yeah, we all came out, and he basically told his dad, and his dad came outside, and his dad was like, what the fuck is going on? And I believe the cops were called because people were complaining there was a reckless, fucking noisy ass minivan with a bunch of kids driving through the neighborhoods, causing a commotion pretty late at night. Even though it was Friday night, it's still like concerning. So cops are called. We're all sent to the back of this fucking guy's house, this kid's house, and the cops were just there, and we didn't know what was going on. We thought, we were in trouble because we were fucking people were hanging off the fucking minivan and shit like that. And, the cops, caught some kids with some weed and stuff, and I was like, holy shit, they had all this crammed in there like a fucking sardine can, and then I didn't know this was all going on. But, the cops came back, and they basically said, what this lady had, and he wasn't talking to me, he was talking to my friend, his aunt. It was his aunt. He told me later that it was his aunt. He said, you know what your aunt have? And he's like, no, what? He's like, and they told him she was under the influence of fucking methamphetamine. And then he was probably, I don't know, shocked. I was shocked to hear that. But at the same time, I'm not shocked because of the way she was fucking acting. But this bitch was on meth, fucking driving 20 or so, more than probably 20 kids in a minivan through the neighborhood, causing a big old scene, and possibly pissing off some parents because they have to hear this story from the cops that their kids are at some party where the fucking meth head driver, the person who was supposed to be responsible, was driving them through the neighborhood 60 miles per hour while carrying meth on her. The cop said she had a bag of meth on her, and she's going to jail and stuff. So that was pretty crazy. I was shocked to fucking death. I was like, oh my god, that has got to be the most crazy shit I've ever experienced, because I was barely in 8th grade, so I was like, I haven't experienced anything crazy like that, and I fucking did. Anyways, it was it was a not cool experience, but it was something worth sharing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment down below what you want to hear next. Anyways, see you guys later. Peace.